and pick you out a good horse. Our fastest horse. The best horse.
She stops sniffling. She goes,
The ultimate in horse
well,
technology.
I wouldn't want to put you out too much. A decent horse will do, especially if you can get one for my companion.
Yes, one moment, and he rushes into the stables, appearing about 10 or 20 minutes later with a fully fitted horse with saddle. 2 of them, and walks them out to you. Sorry.
That's fine.
I got distracted.
She gives him a gelt. This is just for you. I'm sure you don't need to tell anyone else, and if they ask, you can tell them that you've done the Azars a favor and that we will be very glad to return it at some point in the future.
Thank you. Thank you, my lady. And he gets down and puts his hand out so that you can use it to get onto the horse.
And she gets on the horse. Stig, are you coming?
I'll get on the horse.
Good.
Is Stig riding bitch?
No, there's 2 horses. I made sure to get 2 horses.
But if there was only 1 horse, yeah, Stig would probably ride bitch.
This makes me happy.
Stig wouldn't take the reins. Stig would ride bitch.
She gives the stable hand her winningest smile to try and smooth over this terrible experience that he's just had. Do I have to roll charm so that he doesn't like remember me with too much anger?
Oh my god! Please roll a 100 on your charm.
Yes,
because
please.
On second thought.
Please roll 100 on your charm for me.
All right.
I need this.
On second thought, I want those horses back.
Guards!
Ah, damn.
He just looks at you nervously and then gets back to work at the stable.
That's fine. I'll accept it. She starts riding.
Woo!
And she tries to leave Stig in the dust after giving him a really wicked grin.
Do you have wrangling?
I really don't.
No. Shit. Oh, I had wrangling. No, I do not.
Which is why Stig would have ridden, ridden bitch.
I do not.
And yeah, you both kind of trot off.
Okay. I'll accept that as well.
Alright, so Merc, Flint, for the next like 7 or 8 hours, what are you guys up to?
Still just trying to figure out shit about Sanctuary.
Yeah. Roll another inquiry.
The people.
How long do you want to take?
Well, apparently I've got like 7 hours, and I have literally no plans until I get a crow back from Malthus in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so.
Probably. Oh, I'm sure the aviary would have told you that a crow back, if he wrote you immediately, would take about a week.
About a week?
Be right back.
Okay. The point is, I have no plans for a week, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to learn about the city.
Alright, well, spend 3 hours, take a plus 30 inquiry. See what you can learn. See what you guys can scrounge on up.
Wow. Wow.
You're the best.
Did you roll 100?
I really am. I'm waiting for that 1.
96. The laws of causality dictate. Come on, Zach. You fool. So yeah, there's this party going on at the Azar estate in a couple of weeks. The family's kind of fallen out of esteem. So they're kind of like, lower down nobles, but they're pretty cool people most of the time.
Alright.
You hear something about a feud, but no one goes into it very much.
In the heart, Richard. In the heart.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well...
In the grim darkness of the cockles of your heart.
Exactly.
So that's what I spent the next 3 hours. So it was noonish, and I spent at least an hour, so it's been at least 4 hours, right? So it's like 4 o'clock?
Around there. Yeah, it's late afternoon.
Alright, so if it gets too much later, I'll go get something to eat, probably around like 5 or 6, but...
Okay. You want to spend another couple hours just asking around town?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it up.
Alright. Is that straight or 2 hours?
Plus 20.
Wow.
Oh my god! You finally passed.
As it turns
something.
out, if you continually roll...
Yeah. Do you want to add 2 points or 2 degrees of success to that?
No.
You hear about a famous gladiator turned crime lord that lives just outside of Downwind. It's said that he runs a very large criminal organization from Downwind. He commonly has pit fighting, slavery, and he has his hand in almost every illegal activity in all of Sanctuary. He goes by the name Jubal.
Like
Really?
Juble?
Jubal.
Like the place on the map.
Is he a lion?
Yeah. Growl, growl.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all you should get for that.
Okay.
That sounds
Out of
good.
curiosity, where is Downwind? Because I know it's not on this map. Like, how far
Yeah, it
south is that?
It's literally
is it?
to the left of Caravan Square. Zach Prees.
Oh.
Downwind. You were
Oh, I'm
staying
sorry. I
there.
thought they were...
And this is where Jubal is from Downwind.
Got it. I thought it was on the other side of the Golden Gates.
Now
Yeah,
we just
Doc.
want to watch Firefly.
Alright, fair enough.
It's not a bounty hunter. He's not just floating in space forever.
But you said he was a lion.
He is. He's a lion.
Good.
Alright. So I spent 2 hours doing that, so I guess
Food
I'll
time?
go get something to eat. I don't know if Flint wants to join, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Flint have money for food?
I think I have a little bit. I have 20.
Okay. So then, yeah, we'll go get some food.
Where are you gonna go? Or do you even care? Should we just get this over with?
I'm just gonna head to the bazaar, yeah.
Yeah. Roll in Karela for some food.
Okay.
So I know how much you love it.
Okay.
You find food. It will
All
cost 5 gelt.
Alright. This
Yay.
is exciting stuff.
Some nicely well-spiced grox meat.
Awesome. I love it. So great. So, while we're eating, I'm going to turn to Flint and ask him if he wants to go set up a meeting or see if we can talk to Jubal, seeing as that's the kind of that's the line of work that he was in previously, and sounds like my kind of guy for work.
Were you guys at the battered unicorn? Is that what it was?
Yes, the vulgar unicorn?
Oh,
No, they did not go into the maze, which is where that is.
It was kind of a question directed towards Flint.
Oh, yes. You seemed very out of character for that.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. But then,
Let me
yes.
rephrase then. Hey, Flint, now that we are sitting here eating, do you want to go talk to Jubal or see if we can set up an appointment? Since that is your previous line of work and he seems like my kind of guy.
Yeah?
All
I
right.
feel like we could get pretty far with him.
It's better than staying at a house for free and slowly running out of money to buy food every day.
Mhm.
Yeah. My icon that nobody can see. Okay. So we finished that delicious, delicious spiced grox meat
Very good.
and begin making our way southwest of Downwind.
Alright. So by now, Paulina, Stig, you guys are both probably making your way back into Sanctuary.
cool.
Cool. Is there anything you guys want to do?
After returning the horses,
Mm.
let's see. Is the guy who was working there earlier still there?
Yeah.
Guess I don't have to try and ruin his life. I'll hand him the horses and tell him they were serviceable and thank him again.
Good. Now what do you want to do?
Oh. Sorry, I was reading chat. Can I assume we were fed over at my place?
Mm-hmm.
She looks at Sig. So are you going to walk me back to my uncle's? Or am I finally safe now that I'm in the city?
Stick does nothing.
Fuck,
he muted
Sig
himself.
stares at the sun.
I was muted. You think the city's safe?
It is when you're around.
No.
Aw.
I honestly wish he were nicer than this.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You really don't.
No one does.
You give her an inch, she will take 3 miles and some change.
It'd be interesting.
So all you have to do is give her the tip, then, is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
She can.
Well,
she'll
the
work with the
problem is
rest.
I'm gonna need cab fare.
Too bad we already returned the horses. She takes his arm and just kind of tugs on him. Come on. Let's do your job and escort me to Uncle's, and then you can go back and play with your friends at home.
Please don't tell me you actually think they're my friends.
She smiles. Now, if they're going to be working with us, and you vouched for them as to working for me.
Because I think they have abilities. That doesn't mean I like.
You also don't like Dante Albanese.
Well.
She's like, Stig, darling, really, you are a wonderful creature, but your taste leaves something to be desired.
Yeah, Stig can tell he's not gonna win this. He's just gonna shrug and keep walking.
She just kind of pats him and keeps walking as well. Since there's nothing else when you drop her off at her uncle's doorstep, she almost, like, very shyly, like, she's almost embarrassed, gives you a kiss on the cheek and runs inside and slams the door.
Tell him I'll be here tomorrow.
She rolls her eyes, not that you can see it.
Yep.
So yeah,
Uncle Asmus, he'll be here tomorrow.
the two people that were inside getting a ring resized look at you like you're crazy.
Oh crap! I thought it was late at night. Crap.
Nope.
And I guess Stig just walks off.
Well, yeah, I still have one more thing I want to do.
All right.
I want to walk back
She
to
looks
the...
over at them and just says, "Sorry."
Good. Stig.
I'm going to walk to the armory and see if there's any way I can get one of my fuel tanks filled back to full for my flamer.
All right. You make your way to the armory. As Flint and Mercury make their way to Jubal's house.
Yes!
You get stopped outside of his estate.
We
you-
get stopped, you said?
Yeah, what are you doing here? What do you want?
We were hoping to make an appointment to speak to Jubal. Or someone who represents him.
I'm sure you've heard that Jubal was killed, but what is this meeting about? Appointment about?
I hadn't heard that Jubal was killed. I had heard about him for the first time about 2 hours ago, so...
He kind of scoffs at you. New to Sanctuary?
A little bit, actually, yes.
So what can I do for you?
Well, I suppose he's dead, but prior to his demise, he sounded like a decently smart entrepreneur.